On the air for more than 70 years, this is television's oldest and most successful real estate program, The House Detective. The House Detective is brought to you by Planet Home Lending, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, Flowers by Patty, and featuring homes from Dixon Realty. And now, here's third-generation house detective, Greg Newman.
Good afternoon and welcome to The House Detective, and thank you for joining us on a weekend that's all about enjoying time with family. And this show, as you may know, is all about family for me. My family has been doing The House Detective, if you've followed along, for the past 70 years. Now each week my wife is behind the camera, but this is a picture I don't think we've ever shown you before. This is my grandfather with my grandmother, his wife, on the set of The House Detective, WATV, Long Island in 1955, showing you the model home of the week. It's a very cool photo, just a reminder of what family means to us here on the show. What family can mean to you is your next home. That could be down just outside of the historic town of Genoa, showing you Mountain Meadow Estates, brought to us by Carter Hill Homes. It's getting things started here on The House Detective.
Tucked between Nevada's oldest settlement, the natural beauty of the Carson Valley, and the fairways of Genoa Lakes is Mountain Meadow Estates. This neighborhood of semi-custom homes will offer 4 different creative designs with separate elevations. At Mountain Meadow Estates, you're just steps away from the fairways and minutes from the charm of Genoa. Located just off Jacks Valley Road in Genoa, it's Mountain Meadow Estates, presented by Carter Hill Homes.
For more than 30 years and 3 generations, Campbell's Carpets has been freshening up homes in northern Nevada. Step into their showroom to find an extensive selection that's sure to fit your budget. They feature name brands like Shaw and Mohawk. Your home will never look so good. Looking for hardwood? Campbell's can help there too. They have a large selection of hardwood and they do all their own installation. It's family run and locally owned. Campbell's Carpets.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Dixon Realty.
It always helps when the guests bring in listings. This week, no different. We've brought back in Kathy from Dixon Realty. You've got a listing in Ranchera, and Ranchera is so unique because there's so much more than people even realize, isn't there?
So much more. It's a gated community. It's right in the heart of Reno. It's literally 7 minutes to the airport. And it has tons of amenities.
It does have a ton of it, and that's where your listing's at. Something you want to give us a heads up for?
It's a single story. It's an Allure model. It is a Toll Brothers. It is a resale that's been completely remodeled from head to toe.
Oh, okay, there you go. That will be home number 6. We'll see it in just a minute, but I'm going to bring you home number 1. Once through the gates of Dove Mountain in Somerset, you'll find home number 1, an impressive semi-custom home with a great setting. Immediately, you'll notice the exterior of this 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home has just been painted. Inside, you'll find new carpet, custom window coverings, and an open floor plan. The kitchen is an entertainer's dream with quartz counters, double ovens, and a wine fridge. The primary suite is a peaceful place that leads to an expansive paver patio with incredible views of the community and mountains. This single-level, over 3,500 square foot home has the asking price of $1,699,000. To find out more about living in Somerset, call Dave Hughes. Dave's at Dixon Realty and can tell you more about home number 1.
It's set in the shade of cottonwoods in a quiet country neighborhood. Home number 2 feels like you're miles away from anything, but the reality is you're just minutes from everything. Located off Old 395 just south of town, set on nearly a full acre that's zoned for horses, with 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. The refreshed great room has a gas log burning fireplace. But it's the setting outside you'll love, from the quiet tree-framed yard to plenty of room for your big toys and your zone for horses, with a well on the property. This over 1,900 square foot home has an asking price of $875,000, and there are 4 acre-feet of water rights with this property. For more about this Pleasant Valley home, call Chris Barnes. Chris is with Dixon Realty and has more information about home number 2.
From the country to the city for home number 3. This 6-level unit in the Belvedere could be the perfect escape or investment. This is a studio unit that has a full bath and a nicely finished kitchen with granite and stainless appliances. This could be a great investment since it's close to the university, or with all the social space, a great way to get into home ownership. The common spaces are impressive with a 4th floor that has an expansive gym, common area with pool tables and a fireplace. The asking price is $153,000 and the HOA covers water, garbage, electricity, heat, and cooling. For more about downtown living, call Samantha Reveley. Call Samantha at Dixon Realty for more information about home number 3.
Here's an opportunity to take advantage of an updated home in the heart of Double Diamond. Home number 4 has had all the hard work done. Now you can enjoy this updated home. Located in a cul-de-sac, this is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with different living areas, all highlighted by the great room with a fireplace. The kitchen has impressive granite counters and an oversized pantry. There's a separate bonus room, and the backyard has a covered patio. This over 2,100 square foot home is priced at $699,900, and there is a bedroom and full bath on the main level. To find more out about this Double Diamond home, call Justin Hers. You can reach Justin at Dixon Realty for more about home number 4.
It's a big, beautiful home with a wonderful setting in South Suburban Reno. Home number 5 is filled with some impressive finishes as well. The single-level 6-bedroom, 4.5-bath home enjoys a private spot with some valley views. It's loaded with elegant features as custom crown molding and woodworking. The kitchen is filled with top-of-the-line appliances, granite, and custom cabinetry. There are fireplaces in both the formal living room, the family room, and there's a fully finished basement that's perfect for your hobbies. The primary suite has a sitting area and the patio is framed by mature landscaping. This almost 5,100 square foot home is priced at $1,475,000 and there's been solar added as well. To find out more about this South Suburban home, contact Kayla Bailey. You can reach Kayla at Dixon Realty for more about home number 5.
We're going to bring you to the elegant Southwest Reno neighborhood of Ranchera for home number 6. This semi-custom home will wow you from the second you step inside. Once inside this 3-bedroom, 3.5-bath home, you'll notice the tile-trimmed fireplace, double sliders to complement the modern finishes. The kitchen is finished with quartzite counters, double ovens, and added storage with a walk-in pantry. The primary suite feels like a private spa, while the covered patio finishes this over 2,600 square foot home in style. The asking price is $1,875,000, and you're close to the club. To find out more about living in Ranchera in Southwest Reno, you can contact me, Kathy Hamill. You can reach me at Dixon Realty for more about home number 6.
As promised, Kathy's beautiful listing in Ranchera. Great spot. Thanks, Kathy.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Now we want to remind you that First Centennial Title is who we recommend to finish this process. They bring it all together, so when it comes time to close, all the paperwork's there waiting for you. Here's First Centennial Title on the House Detective.
For over 45 years, First Centennial Title's been serving Northern Nevada.
We're proud of the personalized service we provide our clients each day.
We work to advance our knowledge and continue our education.
Because while we strive to make sure every transaction is secure,
there's always a growing need for fraud security.
We have the largest full-service title
and escrow departments in Northern Nevada.
With 8 locations
to serve you.
We are First Centennial Title.
Ryder Homes has been designing and building award-winning communities for over 60 years now. And we're just getting started. Now building in Sparks, Carson City, State Line, and coming soon to downtown Reno, Nevada. Learn more at ryderhomes.com/Nevada.
Before the phone rings here at Master Service Plumbing, our team of professionals are getting ready for what comes next. We make sure that our journeyman plumbers have all of the equipment and training necessary to do whatever the next job brings. We make sure to be on time and get the job done quickly so we can keep our rates competitive. And we're available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for those plumbing emergencies. We're family owned, Master Service Plumbing, fixing Nevada's plumbing since 1991.
This portion of the House Detective is brought to you by Planet Home Lending.
We remind you of this message all the time. Before you go out shopping for your next home, maybe the first of the year, you need to be thinking about what your budget is. And we've got a good idea of how to work to that budget. We brought back in Andy from Planet Home Lending to talk about, I like this thought process, working backwards. What does that mean?
What that means is I'll have people come in, they ask me, okay, what do I qualify for? And I said, don't let me tell you what you qualify for, because that might actually be too much, make your house poor. Tell me what your budget is, and we'll work backwards from there to see how much you can buy.
And that actually is, there's both the comfort level, but there's ratios that are involved with that, right?
Right, the ratios, there's two ratios, the housing ratio or the front ratio, and that's your mortgage based on your income. And then there's your total debt ratio or the back ratio. And, you know, in 2010, the government came in and they really made you earn your mortgage, which, looking back, saved the industry, because the run up to the Great Recession, it was just too loosey-goosey.
It was Wild West stuff, and before the Dodd-Frank ruling, basically, or the laws that got put into place, it was not market by market that was going. The entire industry was starting to crumble in on itself. And that's what these regulations stopped. And now you say, okay, there's a lot more involved. I have to make sure that my clients are properly approved.
Right, because you can go to a 50% back end ratio, and on government loans even a little bit higher. And what that means is your mortgage plus your car payments, student loans, credit cards can go up to 50% of your gross income. Now when you do the math, that doesn't leave a whole lot behind.
Okay, that means you're not going to be eating, but it means that you're living in a nicer house.
Yeah,
okay.
You're going to have to get a Razr flip phone, and you know, you're not going out for dinner. So that's why I'm really stressed to people: make your budget. Don't let somebody tell you how much you can buy. You know, you need to be comfortable with it.
And part of that budget is your credit score. You talk about all the time. It's these itty-bitty increments that make you a little bit more able to afford more home because your interest rate goes down.
Right, every 20 points, credit scores, the pricing on loans changes. So the difference between like 679 and 680 can be the difference between qualifying and not qualifying. 1 point.
1 point. This is why you sit down with a professional before you go looking at homes. Andy, how do they get in touch with you?
Easiest number, 775-771-7030.
It's Andy McDonald with Planet Home Lending, just reminding you, before you go looking at homes, sit down with a professional and make sure you're set up.
Thanks, Greg.
Of course. Thanks, Andy. Now we're going to remind you that each week we tape here at Norwalk Furniture Gallery. You want to get organized? Nevada Custom Closets, part of the gallery, is a great way to get started. Here they are on The House Detective.
We're spending more time at home than ever before. That means organization is key to a peaceful house. Here at Nevada Custom Closets, our goal is to bring that organization to all parts of your home. From the living room with creative entertainment spaces to stylish master suites, even impressive garages are part of what we can do for you. Nevada Custom Closets is located inside of Norwalk Furniture Gallery at the corner of Huffaker and South Virginia, or look us up online, Nevada Custom Closets.
For more than 35 years, we've built communities with schools, parks, and even a fire station. It's so that when you move to our family-built neighborhood, you'll feel right at home. And now, as we move into our next phase, we offer new plans with exciting new features, and we're offering 2.5% commission. Come see our newest collection of family-built homes. Juniper Village by Lifestyle Homes.
Seasons in northern Nevada can range from the harshest of summers to the most dramatic of winters. Hi, I'm Justin with Scott Roofing. Our family-owned business has been servicing roofing needs in northern Nevada for over 75 years. We work with companies like GAF and Malarkey to bring your home a fresh look that will stand up to all the seasons. We're Scott Roofing, roofing homes and commercial businesses for over 75 years.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by RE/MAX Professionals.
One of the things about the show is it gets the ball rolling. It gets you looking at homes in places you may not be thinking about. That's a perfect example with the homes from RE/MAX Professionals. I brought back in Michelle, and we're going to show people all over Northern Nevada, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to get right into it. Home number one, Michelle, let's see it.
Let's start in a newer community. Home number one is the small gated community of Ridgeline at Caramella Ranch in South Reno. This single-level, 5-bedroom, 4.5-bath home has soaring ceilings with an abundance of natural light. The upgraded kitchen has a stylish finish with quartz, upgraded appliances, and custom tile. The living room shares a 2-sided fireplace, and primary suite has access to one of the 2 covered patios, while the backyard has incredible views. This over 4,000 300 square foot home has the asking price of $1,650,000, and Clubhouse has an indoor pool and expansive fitness facility. To find out more about this Southwest Reno home, call Chris Connolly. You can reach Chris at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 1.
This old Northwest Reno neighborhood has character. That's where you'll find the freshened up home number 2 that's move-in ready. The list of updates added to this 5-bedroom, 3-bath home include new floors, paint, and tankless hot water system. There's a fireplace in the family room, and the kitchen has a fresh feel as well. Another great feature of this almost 3,100 square foot home is the finished basement with separate entry, living room, and fireplace with a full kitchen. It could be the path to some added income. Last but not least, you'll have a great location that's close to the university and Rancho San Rafael Park. It's priced at $644,900. If you're interested in this North Reno home, you can contact Coney Capps. You'll find Cody at RE/MAX Professionals with more about home number 2.
Looking for some extra space at a price you didn't think was possible? Step outside the box and check out home number 3 above Carson Valley. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home that measures over 1,700 square feet. It sits on almost 7 acres, giving you impressive views of the valley. The open floor plan with a large living room is heated by a wood stove, and there is a large covered patio that is all about the views. This expansive property has the asking price of $405,000. For more information about this spot above the Carson Valley, you can contact Claudia Duenas. You can reach Claudia at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 3.
We continue to suggest home ownership as a way to get ahead. Home number 4 is an in-unit townhome that could be the answer to home ownership in Carson City. This is a spacious 3-bedroom, 1.5-bath townhome with such desirable features as a fireplace with brick surround in the living room. And you'll find updated flooring, interior paint, and lighting. The kitchen has updated appliances, plank flooring, and extra light that comes from being an end unit. This over 1,300 square foot home has a private patio, and there's 2 dedicated parking spaces. The asking price is $305,000. For more information about owning a home in Carson City, call Ivy Clark at RE/MAX Professionals. Ivy can tell you more about home number 4.
Here's a rare opportunity to own a semi-custom home in Arrow Creek. Home number 5 has a fabulous setting with unobstructed views of the valley, and you're greeted by a courtyard with a casita. This big 6-bedroom, 5.5-bath home takes advantage of the views with large picture windows through the formal living and dining room, highlighted by the 2-sided fireplace and tray ceilings. You will also find plenty of living space in the family room that also features a fireplace, and a primary suite is on the main level that's warmed by yet another fireplace. There's more space and another fireplace in the expansive bonus room downstairs of this over 5,500 square foot home. The asking price is $2,398,000, and the community has miles of trails and open space. To find out more about this Arrow Creek home, call Colleen Cook. You can reach Colleen at RE/MAX Professionals for more about home number 5.
Lots of fireplaces with that home. Yes, we noticed that when we were doing the copy. Michelle, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, now we're going to bring you out to Locatile Group. We had Angela in not too long ago. She was telling us about all the different ideas they have available. We'll stop in, say hello to Angela, let her know you saw her on The House Detective.
We're more than just a furniture store. We can help transform your home or your room. Hi, I'm Michelle, owner of Norwalk Furniture Gallery and Accent Window Coverings. We offer competitively priced flooring, area rugs, furniture, art, unique accessories, and window coverings. Best of all, we can help pull it all together with our free in-home interior design services. We are located on South Virginia in the Winters Crossing Shopping Center. Come visit Norwalk Furniture Gallery today and let us help you create the perfect space.
Made a mention of this last week on the show. If you want the gift of time, so that you can be doing something else, we've got an idea for you. I've brought in the ladies from White Lotus to join us to talk about a gift certificate to White Lotus Home Cleaning Services. This is a special gift certificate, isn't it? It's not just a little piece of paper.
Oh no, we do. We wrap it up. We can deliver in the local area, and it's in a gift bag, and we put lots of goodies in it, and yeah, just some fun things, and so it really is a great gift. And then after that, they get their house cleaned, so it's perfect.
And when we talk about house cleaning, it's different than just asking a friend of a friend who may step in your. You guys are professionals, licensed, bonded, insured. That's important.
It's very important. We've been doing this since 1991. Our products are non-toxic, biodegradable. That's one of the things that our clients that have been with us for 30 years say that's what they like about us the best. We keep the crew consistent, so you get the same people every time.
And if there's something that changes with your home, whether you have somebody move in or you've added to your home, you can adjust that, right?
Oh, absolutely you can. You can just call us and say we've redone our floors, and I'd either like you to come out and look at them to see what would be the best product, or you can find out from the manufacturer what would be the best thing. And then we just switch it up for you, whatever you need.
That's a great way to go. Before anybody gets started, you can have somebody come out, take a look at your home and figure out what the budget's going to be, right?
Right. Linda or I will come and meet with you, and we walk through the home. We do a room-by-room assessment, and we ask you what your priorities are, and then we tell you what our suggestions are, and that's how we start.
And Linda, it can be every week, every couple of weeks. It's really on you, right?
Yes, it's once a month. We even have people that are on call, which is fine, and yeah.
When you say people on call, you mean clients that are on call. Just say, give us a call when your home needs it.
When you're ready. Yeah.
Okay.
People that are out of the country or out of the state, and then they come back and they need us, so.
All right. So Rosemary, if they need something, your home looked at, how they get in touch with you?
You call us at 856-2345, or we're also on at our email, which is whitelotusreno@gmail.com.
Okay, it's that simple. You can just set up an appointment and have them step into your home and find out exactly what the budget's going to be. But a great way to get started is with a gift certificate.
Absolutely, please do.
Guys, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Now we're going to see the team from White Lotus here on The House Detective.
I started with White Lotus over 20 years ago. Originally called them because I live in a house that's on a well and has a septic tank. And they were one of the very, very few companies that use non-toxic biodegradable products. Exquisite home cleaning to me is knowing when I come home after a crew has been to the house that someone who cares about having my house be at the best level it can be has been there.
Change happens in our community and with your family, and so do your insurance needs. I'm Nicole Williams, your local State Farm agent. My team and I are here 5 days a week to help with your changing insurance needs. We're committed to personal service, so when you call, stop by, or set up a virtual appointment, we can create a plan that's right for you. Call to make an appointment or stop by our convenient Midtown office to see if we can save you some money on your auto, home, or life insurance needs.
This portion of The House Detective is brought to you by Better Homes and Gardens, Draculich Realty.
As mentioned before, it's always easy to have some listings from our guests from each of the companies. How about a couple of listings? Well, we've brought in Brian from Draculich Realty. All right, Brian, you've brought us two listings. The first one's in Fleur-de-Lis. Let's cover that first. Fleur-de-Lis, what's your best line for there?
Well, Fleur-de-Lis is an amazing development in South Meadows. Living in Fleur-de-Lis is like living in a resort. The swimming pools are unbelievable, the gym's great, the facilities are phenomenal, and it's gated.
It's like living on vacation, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's home number one. Home number 5 is also Brian's listing. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's see number 1 first.
For our first stop, we bring you inside the gates of Fleur-de-Lis. Home number 1 is a stylish condo in the heart of this award-winning community. This is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath floor plan that could also be the perfect corporate housing. You'll find upgraded carpet, plantation shutters, and a double-sided fireplace. The kitchen has a serving bar with ample counter space and a brick accent. This second-level unit has a great setting that enjoys the views of the mountains from the covered patio. This over 1,650 square foot home has the asking price of $419,900, and you will love the common areas that include gym, pool, and billiards room. To find out more about living in Fleur-de-Lis, call me, Brian Draculich, at Better Homes and Gardens Draculich Realty for more information about home number 1.
We're going to bring you to the Capitol for home number 2. It's located just a few blocks from Empire Ranch Golf Course in Carson City. Here you have an open 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home with updated plank flooring in the dining area and kitchen. The family room features vaulted ceilings and there's a serving bar in the kitchen. The backyard has a patio and it's framed by mature trees. The asking price of this almost 1,300 square foot home is $400,000, and you'll love the great location. If you want to know more about living in Carson City, contact Johanna Somerset at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty. Johanna has more information about home number 2.
Home number 3, enjoy the shade of tall pines with a convenient location. Home number 3 is an updated Donner Springs home in quiet neighborhood. The list of upgrades in this 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath home include new carpet, new furnace, and new water heater. The kitchen has updates as well that include granite counters, tile backsplash, new appliance package. The newly textured walls complement the hardwood floors found in the family room with a stone framed fireplace. While there is over 2,200 square feet of living space, the backyard has a peaceful setting with mature trees and a covered patio. This updated home has an asking price of $629,900. If you want to know more about this Donner Springs home, call Rob Simpson. You can reach Rob at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty for more information about home number 3.
Every day you can enjoy breathtaking views of the mountains outside each window. Home number 4 is surrounded by open spaces. Located right off the Mount Rose Highway on a private cul-de-sac, this is a fabulous custom home that sits on over an acre, and it features full views of Mount Rose, Montreux, and Callahan Ranch. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a 3-car garage and a driveway that accommodates multiple vehicles and big toys. The long list of special features include hardwood floors, wood stove, and a primary suite on the main floor. Out back, you'll enjoy mountain views and an outdoor kitchen. This almost 3,000 square foot home has the asking price of $1,249,000, and there is no HOA. To find out more about living just off the Mount Rose Highway, contact Shane Cannon at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty. Shane can give you more information about home number 4.
Just above the 9th fairway of the Challenge Course at Arrow Creek is a stunning home that commands incredible views of the course, valley, and city. Home number 5 has been completely updated. A courtyard brings you to this 4-bedroom, 5.5-bath home. The views may be the first thing you notice in the living room with floor-to-ceiling windows. There's a fireplace and creative custom lighting. The kitchen has modern feel and was finished with high-end appliances, and it's close to the wine cellar and formal dining area. This incredible home enjoys expansive outdoor spaces and views of the course turned into city lights at night. The asking price of this over 7,200 square foot home is $5,499,000, and there's a 4-car garage. For more information about this Arrow Creek home, call Brian Draclich. You can reach me at Better Homes and Gardens Dracula Realty to learn more about home number 5.
Brian showed me that beautiful home up off of the 9th tee of the Challenge Course at Arrow Creek. My favorite part, the wine cellar.
Oh,
your
right
favorite
on.
part of that home?
The spectacular views, whether it's during the day or in the evening. A lot of homes don't have both. Some have a great view during the day, some have a great view at night. This has both. It's spectacular.
That is home number 5. I want to thank you for joining us. We're going to be on a little bit late next week. Check your listings or just catch us online. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next week. Take care.
The House Detective has been brought to you by Planet Home Lending, White Lotus, Loca Tile Group, Nicole Williams State Farm Office, First Centennial Title, Campbell's Carpets, Accent Window Coverings, Norwalk Furniture Gallery, Master Service Plumbing, Scott Roofing, Nevada Custom Closets, Flowers by Patty.